Welcome back to Sunrise. Now, imagine being 90 years old.
I'm praying so hard to
you will.
Amen.
As God gives you life and strength, you will get there.
Amen.
But imagine being 90 years old, and then you look back and see your children and
grandchildren,
see that they are successful.
And you know what? You're going to have great-grandchildren too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, it's not. We're not talking about an individual here. We're talking about an institution that's 90 years old, established on the 27th of January, 1928.
Where were you?
Excuse me.
Okay, sir.
1928. I'm not sure my mother had met my father. But, okay, so St. Gregory's College is 90. And they're planning big.
Of course.
Okay, so let's look at who will tell us more about this. We have in the studio the chairman of the Emeritus Board, Chairman Emeritus, Board of Governors, Trustee and Archivist, Mr. Oluyomi McGregor.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
I'm going to ask you how old you are. But also to help us understand what's happening is Mr. Benny Grant, Secretary, Publicity Committee, St. McGregor's College at 90.
St. Gregory's.
St. Gregory's College.
Okay, you want to...
McGregor. St. Gregory's College at 90. Thank you for coming. Thank you. And Comrade Ayodele Adewale, Member, Publicity Committee, St. Gregory's College at 90. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let me start with you, Mr. McGregor. How old are you? I'm whispering. Whisper.
I am 80 years old.
Wow. So the school is
just 10 years older. Congratulations.
Wow.
Tell us about St. Gregory's College.
Well, St. Gregory's College is the Catholic mission answer to other colleges, other mission colleges. You must understand, you see, that the Catholic Church came as the 5th missionary to Lagos. The Methodists were there before, the Anglicans were there before. The Presbyterians were there before, the Slaves and all the rest of it. But they came around 1863, and there were schools and schools, but they decided to have their own school. Because most of their adherents at that time were the Brazilian returnees, and they spoke nothing but Portuguese. But English, being the medium of education, because this was a British colony, they must have their own schools in which English must be taught. That was where they started St. Gregory's College, from St. Gregory's Grammar School, which was in 1882, to St. Gregory's College, which became a full-blown secondary school in 1928. St. Gregory's College has produced a lot of people in every facet of life. In medicine, we have people like Dr. Moses Majakodomi of St. Nicholas Hospital. In the judiciary, we have Sadeto Kumademola, Justice Ayorikefe. We have Justice Taylor from Supreme Court. In engineering, and we have engineering field, Madedo. In surveying,
yourself.
in the law, we have Deborah Conde. In finance, we have people like Chief Michael Ani, Chief Anthony Ani, who was Minister of Finance before. In fact, he was my classmate at St. Gregory's College. Indeed, with traditional chiefs, the Alafin of Oyo was a junior of mine, One Lado of Lado, the Achala of Achala.
I can see the pride on your face.
Yes. Because I was looking at the goals of the college, whether, say, to train students for excellent leadership positions in the area of human endeavor.
Yes.
To produce gentlemen in the society that are neither deficient in learning or character.
Yes.
And you say these goals have been met consistently.
Yes.
Okay, let's swing over to the other gentleman and see. Mr. Grant, would you say you're a gentleman, not deficient in learning or in character?
The school has done a great deal to advance those two things you mentioned.
But I asked you, are you a gentleman?
Oh, am I? Oh, yes, yes, of course. I do my best to be in those two areas,
Okay.
advancing learning and, having a great, positive character.
So there's a reason to celebrate.
Yes.
So you're the secretary of the planning committee.
No, publicity
Publicity
committee.
committee.
We have an LOC.
What's the plan?
Plans have been put in place, program of events from the 18th till the 28th. We're kicking off with a bang and ending with a bang. On the 18th that was 2 days ago, we had a commissioning of a multiplex laboratories, and it caters to all, both science and art students. It was commissioned by the Archbishop of Lagos, and it's a wonder to behold. It actually looks like a galleria, actually. You need to see it. And it's our plank on which we're going forward, especially after we call it the horrific years of government takeover. From 2001, when we got our schools back, we've been doing our best. There's a partnership between the administration of the school and the Old Boys Association, of which Dr. McGregor is a pillar. And transformation has been taking place, positive transformation that has made a serious impact on the quality of learning and the character of the students. So those are the two planks on which St. Gregory's College is built.
Okay.
And if you want me to, I could go through the whole program.
Yeah.
Okay. We have on the 18th, we have the Thanksgiving, we had the Thanksgiving Mass and the commissioning of the laboratory complex. On Friday the 19th, which was yesterday, we had a press conference. Today we're having a candlelight procession, which is like a bonding thing for us, but it's for us to identify with our environment,